Hi everyone! It is Sunday night and I am in my basement watching Money Heist. I've got the fireplace going. It is super nice and cozy. I've printed off my schedules for the day tomorrow, and I got frustrated, so I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna go watch Netflix. So here we are. Hope you are having a better start and planning of your week than I am, but this feels really good right now. Good morning, it is Monday. My computer never ended up working, and so, sorry, not my computer, my printer. My printer never ended up printing, so I'm gonna be using the Trollable games on my computer with a mouse, which is fine. It's great. It's super portable for someone like me that travels to many schools. Today I'm going to 2 schools. I also have a physical therapy appointment and then some PDs I'm trying to do. If you were part of the SLP Summit, I really put it off until the last week they were available. Come along with me. Just got to my first school. I'm hoping that I will be able to get a screening in before my sessions start. Starting to get some more referrals for speech now at this time of the year.
1, 2.
All right, we'll do number 2. All right, lasso.
Lasso.
Good, 2 more times.
Lasso.
What's over there?
Lasso.
There you go, nice job. 2 is chain running. All right, he's almost to that trampoline. Want to pick a number? See if we can get him there. Let's see. Uh-oh, he dropped his hat. He goes back 1. Oh, sorry, I forgot your word. Rug. 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 Where does a rug go? On the ceiling or the floor?
Floor.
The floor. Good job. All right, time to go to my middle and high school. Let's go. All right, so I just got to my middle and high school, and I have some time where I can bill for my elementary school that I was just at, and also answer some emails that I got. And I'm also trying to move up some of my sessions here so that I can get to my physical therapy appointment. So I just got home from physical therapy and I'm super happy. I was upgraded to the next round of exercises, which means I showed strength in my previous exercises, which I have been doing for a month, and they get real old because, they're pretty basic. And I'm working up towards, more functional movements rather than like therapy movements. And I got rows. I officially have rows, and I have like a step or 2 before push-ups. And then some like more therapy type stuff. So I'm still in physical therapy for having surgery for my endometriosis almost a year ago now. So I've had to relearn how to breathe, how to sit, how to stand, and just really some old issues with posture and also hip stability. Super common issues that people have, but I'm like really going after it to fix them while I had the physical therapy orders for surgery. So it's a lot. I mean, it definitely contributes to like being sore all the time because I'm learning how to use new muscles in new ways, and it can be very frustrating, but it needed to be done. I needed to work on these things. So yay, another step forward in the right direction, and I don't know, just really happy. So now I am going to do my paperwork. Oh my gosh, and we just got 2 evaluation prior written notices returned at one of my schools. And I also need to learn about my students that I just got at my middle and high school. I'm going to start helping out in primary. So I need to read their files because I think they are more challenging cases, like AAC behaviors. So it's going to be a lot. It is now Wednesday. Yesterday, I went to one of my schools, saw my CF, and then it's just been like getting ready for all these new evals. Today, I am here early. I don't know if you can see outside the window. It's still dark outside. If you are still in school and you are not a morning person, remember when 8 a.m. classes were hard? Well, it is like in the 7 o'clock hour. These schools start at 7:30 in the morning, or maybe earlier. I don't know. But I'm a morning person, so it's not quite as difficult for me. But I'm always like, gosh, if I was a night person, no, it'd be really hard. My life would be miserable. But I guess hospital workers probably get there at like 8 too. So gotta find you a school that's a late start at like 9 or 9:30. So I am here early. I usually start with my students here at 8:30 before going to my middle and high school now. But I'm here to start an evaluation with a kindergartner who has some behavior needs, and so I'm gonna allot many days for testing to break it up, keep it fun. So that's why I'm here. And he's out sick. I guess his attendance is pretty good, but since his signature came back on his eval, he'll probably be gone for 2 weeks. You know, he'll probably be gone for 2 weeks. Now I have a 30-minute unexpected, I guess, paperwork time. To the computer! Oh my gosh, I guess he got here, so yay! Okay, so that student did end up coming. He came like 10 minutes late, and he definitely didn't seem sick. And testing went amazingly well. Super interesting oral mech. I'm definitely going to have to do some research on different things because he has a genetic disability that is new to me. So I'm definitely going to have to look into his oral mech. He's doing really well. But he has some lateralization, lots of teeth missing, some soft palate abnormalities that I'm not familiar with, so I'm going to have to do some research on that. But such a sweet kid for all of the really like heavy, violent, and like aggressive behaviors they're seeing. He was like a little angel with me, which you see a lot. They're like, oh my gosh, this student's gonna test really poorly, but I think one-on-one sometimes is all those kids need. Less, less of an audience. And now the student I'm supposed to be seeing is absent, so I'm going to quick MA bill and sanitize everything because in the course of, no joke, 2 sessions, I had a student sneeze on my computer and also on my cell phone. So, just everywhere. Like, it's a sneezy morning. Okay, I just went out to my car because the room that I'm using at that school doesn't have heat. So they have a space heater in there, which is fine. It works great. But then, if you remember a week or 2 ago, they put in a giant like photocopy faxer thing. And there's also, it's like in the same electrical circuit as like the second break room. And so anytime anybody comes up there while I'm working, the power goes out. So the power kept going out, which shuts the heat off, which also I use kind of a junky laptop for my work. So just in case anything happens to it, I don't want to be too sad. So I try to use my HP laptop only when I'm at work. And I like to have it plugged in. So I kept losing power. So finally I was like, I'm just gonna go. This ain't working. No heat, no power, and it's also very dark because if you can tell, it's snowing, it's winter, it's dark, it's Minnesota. Look at it, it's even snowing again right now. It is just horrible. It's horrible outside. And I need electricity. I need electricity for lights, for warmth, and to power my work. So I have a little bit of time because my office is being used at my other school today for some testing, and so I can't go right away. So I'm just gonna go home. I was gonna work here, but obviously I can't work here, and I can't go to my other school, so I'm gonna go home. Oh, but that sucks. Then I have to drive all the way back into the city. Oh. Being a contractor, man, there are different challenges than when you have one building. Okay, so common sense got the better of me. I'm just gonna go sit in my middle and high school so I don't have to go all the way home because it's in the complete opposite direction, which would add like an hour of driving time. It's just not what I want to do. But because the other SLP I work with is testing today because last Friday they had to close school due to like some threats. And this isn't her usual day. It's my usual day. I don't have anywhere to go, so I will be sitting on the floor in the hallway eating my lunch and hopefully doing some paperwork, but it's pretty loud. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My life is a little bit of a pleasant poop show right now. I feel like very displaced this year. And just kind of like a burden rather than like being a part of the team and like a helpful person, like a useful, helpful person. Yeah, I'm sure that's like how most contractors feel, and it was supposed to only snow for like a little bit, and it is, look at all that snow. All right, it is Thursday morning. I did end up working in the hallway yesterday. It was fine. So many people offered their rooms or like spots for me to sit. They said they'd unlock the teacher's lounge for me, but it was totally fine. I worked for like an hour sitting on the floor and then got to see my students before heading up to the high school, and then yeah, it was good. It was a good afternoon. I learned some great things about my high school student from his para, trying to help him with some more functional communication and giving him some AAC that is helpful for him. So today is kind of a weird day. I'm going to my elementary school, then I have my supervisor coming to just trying to do a check-in meeting at the end of my time with kids there before I head over to my clinical fellow where I will be meeting with her to help her out. And then I have an admin meeting with our company owner just to talk about things I'm working on and like plans for future and stuff like that. So my goal is going to be this weekend to write at least 3 IEPs, 1 eval report, maybe more, and then finish all the SLP Summit videos, plus keep moving forward on my letters training, which if you have not done letters, check to see if your state has a grant. Minnesota did a grant program a year ago, and I think they're trying to open up more spots. I highly recommend it. As an SLP, I'm typically the only person, but you learn so much more about what teachers understand about language, that knowledge alone has been worth it for me. Basically, the teachers have expressed they had inadequate instruction in their college programs about how kids learn to read and the science behind reading, and so letters is doing some really important work filling in those gaps, and I hope that every teacher ends up taking letters, because I think it's going to make a huge impact on how children read and just alleviate some of the frustrations that some of our kids have that feel like they're bad readers or they can't read. And as you probably have seen too, that really impacts children's self-image. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but it is important work. So I do highly recommend it.
Me forget to film an outro for a video? Never. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. And I hope you guys are having an awesome school year. Remember, you are not alone. I am in this with you. Bye, guys.